had a super exciting night last night while my husband and I were chilling in the goat yard, having a date night, telling the kids to stay out of the goat yard, like all parents of a lot of children do. We started noticing that our little Ellie was acting weird, and I have been having a lot of sleepless nights waiting for her to give birth because she's just too little in my opinion. And sure enough, she went into labor and delivered this gorgeous little guy here. Yeah. We don't have a name yet. Oh, yes, we do actually. That's right. His name is Rocky because he was born on my mom's birthday yesterday. Her name is Roxanne. He's a boy, hence the name Rocky. But Mama and baby are doing well. I'm so proud of her. So tiny. Yes, he is. Ellie was born what me and her goat mama thought was dead. I had came home from work that afternoon and switched out of my scrubs real quick to go to an auction that evening because we were selling some bunnies at it. And when I walked into the area, the pasture area, to get to the bunnies, I noticed that Louisa was missing, and I went over to the little barn and saw that she had delivered 2 babies. I noticed that Ellie was in the corner lifeless, and I just went on to fussing over the other one that was alive. Out of the corner of my eye, I happened to see her hoof twitch just a little bit. So I kind of turned my attention toward her and was staring really hard and saw her take a very shallow breath. I started yelling for my husband to bring me some gloves and puppy pads so that I could clean her up and start working her up and, you know, getting her worked up and try to save her life. And it worked. She got real angry right away and had an attitude, but at that point, Louisa would not have anything to do with her because in her little goat mind, she had delivered a dead baby. So this one must be one of the other goats that got in there, and I could not get her to accept her. Meanwhile, Ellie was getting weaker because she hadn't eaten and, of course, was already not doing well when she was born. I decided I needed to milk Louisa and get some of the colostrum into Ellie if I was going to be able to save her at all. But mind you, I've never milked anything. So I was taking my chances on what I had learned on YouTube at that point. But it worked out. It's like I knew what I was doing as soon as I got down there with her, and I was able to milk out some colostrum, put it in a baby bottle I had in the house, and kind of force feed Ellie some of the colostrum and get it into her right away.
Is that how I was born?
Well, you weren't in the bag. You jumped out of the bag, but you were in a bag the whole time you were growing.
I jumped out.
Well, you broke out.
Because I was a big baby.
I really had zero expectations for her surviving, honestly. I put her into a cooler bag that was in my van and loaded the animals up to go to the auction and figured she would probably pass away on the way to the auction, but I couldn't leave her alone. And she was so weak that like her little head, she couldn't hold it up. It was just flopping over my arm. And she was just out of it, like hardly any sign of life. It was It was really scary and sad to watch. On the way to the auction, all of a sudden she got mad and she started yelling in this little cooler bag, and I took the bottle and gave it to her, and she latched onto it and sucked it down and had a burst of energy, and I was so surprised. We stopped at Tractor Supply when we got into the town that the auction was at, and I carried her in the cooler bag and went to look for a bag of colostrum, goat colostrum, to feed her. And they were so surprised to find out that I had a baby goat in that bag. They thought it was so hilarious. But that night at the auction, all the attention she got from everybody at it, and getting some bottle into her, she ended up being fine and was standing by the end of the night. It was such a surprise and not anything I honestly expect to happen. She lived in our house for several months, and we had to bottle feed her. I attempted several times to take her out to her mom and, of course, to play with her brothers and sisters, but she was never accepted by Mom and still really isn't to this day. Out of all the goats that we have had born on this farm in the last year, Ellie was the first one that we were able to watch deliver. Whether we have missed them by minutes, hours, or this last one that was born, I really think he might have been born the day before we even found him. I am so thankful that we were outside when she started going into labor or showing the signs, that we noticed them. Anyhow, I'm so happy because after she got his little head out, she was done. She didn't do anything. She didn't push. She laid there. The baby wasn't breathing anymore. And we ended up having to kind of help her by gently pulling him out. Come on, honey. Oh.
Is the baby dead? Hey, but let's not, Delilah, let's not watch this. Let's not watch. Let's not watch.
Come on, Ellie.
Oh,
There you go.
oh my! It is so baby come out. It is so cute. What is that?
The kids were so excited to watch everything happen, just as much as I was, but I was a little bit scared there for a while. It was so nice when he started breathing and she started cleaning him up and loving on him.
Ava, you want to see the video?
She's going to be a good mama. You know how I know? Because good mamas clean their babies off right away.
She had a good mama that she had, so.
I taught her how to be a mama.
Mom, look at the moss in here. Wow.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's going to bed. Honey.
He's trying so hard.
She's trying to make it.
There you go, buddy.
Oh, there we go. We got it. You got it. Figure it out, buddy. Oh, we got it. Aww. And so with the birth of our little Rocky, that concludes our 2024 spring of unexpected goat births. That was caused by me not getting my sweet little Bruno put into his own pen in time. And he blessed us with several sweet surprises before he passed away last month. Out of all these goats, the only one that was on purpose was this little guy, Vinny, who I traded Ellie's twin for. So We hope that you enjoyed the story of our sweet little Ellie and the birth of her sweet new baby. Hopefully YouTube doesn't delete it for being too graphic with our videos, but if so, oops. Anyhow, have a great day.
What you gonna say, Bruno? What you gonna say?